Hi, welcome back to Bolt Action Bunker, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how you make your own grass tufts. Now, to do this project, the static grass tufts, you're going to need a few things. First of all, you're going to need a static grass applicator. Now, I bought my one, so this is the World's Scenics one. They're not the cheapest in the world. It's quite a dear bit of kit. Now, there's plenty of YouTube videos out there that you can actually make these yourself. So if that's something that's interesting you, go and find that. Go and check someone out. There's some good videos out there how to make them. Are they as good as a bought one? Probably not, but there is a lot of difference in the cost. Okay, so there we go. So you need a static grass applicator. Obviously you're going to need some static grass. So I've got this in a few different lengths. I've got some 6mm, some 4mm, and some shorter stuff as well. I think 2mm stuff. So I'm going to make different, some different size tufts, and also mix them up and see what comes out best and find some results that I like. Now, I've been experimenting with different types of board as well to do this on, and I come up with this. So I've just made this. It's like a little tray. So I've used some baking foil, some tin foil, and I've just had that wrapped on a piece of card. I've got some plastic card, wrapped it in tin foil, and I've got two elastic bands just here, and you'll find out why in a second. You're going to need a piece of paper, a card, just to lay down to catch all your static grass that falls off this. And then last but not least, I think you're going to want some greaseproof paper. Okay, so I thought I'd cut it square. I've cut a square piece and I'll show you where to do with it. Now, I've got a square piece, well, an oblong piece of greaseproof paper. Now, this is where the elastic bands come in on your tray. Okay, so all you're going to use is tuck the end under this side of your greaseproof paper and tuck the end under there. So that's it, keeps it down and stops it moving about, keeps it nice and flat. Job done. Okay, so that's how we want to do that. So then let me move the camera and I'll show you how this works. Okay, so okay, so I've got some PVA here, and then all I'm going to do is put some dots on the greaseproof paper. So you don't want them too small, so put plenty on, and then just go along. It doesn't matter if you do different sizes, and just dop them on your greaseproof paper. So to start with, this one is the 4mm. So I'm going to see what that looks like, and we'll do some 4mm, and then we should be able to do some other stuff as well, different sizes. So let's just get these on. There you go. And see if I can make some smaller ones. There we go. Right, so I've got my grass applicator, and then all I'm going to do is, the little metal clip this end, stick that, clamp that to your foil, the tray you've made. I'm going to turn it on, and then we're going to start shaking this over the glue. And let me zoom in a little bit, see if you can see that, and then I'll show you a bit of a close-up. So the grass is sort of standing upright on that glue, on the tuft, to to make them. There we go. Like I say, it doesn't take long. Stick them down. Just like that. Turn off. And then the excess, just knock this off. And that's what your paper's for, to collect all your grass again. And I'll stick that back in my tub. Right, so let's have a closer look at these tufts before they dry, and then we can have another look afterwards. So there's our grass tufts. As you can see, they're quite moundy, quite big, and that was 4 mil. So try and get as good a picture as I can for this. I think once it's dry, I might be able to get it under a bit better light. You can see, nice and easy, nice and quick, and that's come out quite well. So as you can see, there's our grass tufts. They look quite nice. They're different sizes there. And that's what you want. You want some variation when you're doing them. So like I say, that's 4 mil. So we're going to do some more in a minute. And have a look to see how they come out. Okay, so the next one, I've loaded up the applicator with some 2 mil stuff, and let's have a little go with the 2 mil. And again, I've got the crocodile clip on the tin foil, and we're going to go over. This is a little bit brighter green, this one, so we're just going to go on exactly the same as we did before. I think because this is slightly smaller strands, you can see it picks it up, the static electricity picks it up. So that's when you know you're getting a bit too close to your stuff. So there we go. Just knock that off. And you see, we've got some more tufts, slightly smaller. Let's have a closer look at those. Okay, so they're the slightly smaller tufts. And they're the sort of 2 mil stuff. So that comes out really well. That's slightly brighter green. See if we can get a little better light there. But yeah, you can see how quick and easy these are to make. We'll have a go with those. So before I do the 6 mil, I'm going to finish this page off, and I'm going to have a mixture. I'm going to mix some of this 2 mil and some of this 4 mil grass and just see what that looks like. Let's have a little play with that. Righto, so here we go again. I've got some 2 mil and some 4 mil grass in here now, and let's go back over this and just let's see the results of these ones. And like I say, you won't see it properly until it dries, but straight away you can see what kind of effect you're going to get with this grass like this. Okay, so straight away I can see a little bit of difference there. It's a lighter colour. You can see the short hair and the long hair in that bit of in the tufts, and yeah, so pleased with them. So what we'll have to do now is have a little go with a 6mm, and we'll see how that comes out. So yeah, really pleased. Nice and easy. Right, so let's get on and let's make this, have a look at this 6mm. Right, so let's have a little go at this 6mm. I've got some dots on here now, put some PVA dots on here. Got the 6mm in the applicator, and let's try putting that on and let's have a look at the results of what we get for this. There we go, it's nice and easy. You can see the grass standing up already. And then what I'm going to do in a minute, I'm going to do a couple of different sizes on the same dot, just to see what they come out like as well. Okay, so I've got 2 different sizes in the applicator. I've got the 6mm and some 4mm, and also 2 different colours as well now. I've got the summer and I've got the wild meadow, just to see what they come out like. Just you know, just really playing, just give me kind of results we're going to get with the different colours. So let's just try this and see where we go. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. You can really see the static grass sort of standing up on end on there. There we go. Okay, clean that up and we'll see what we've got. Okay, so they're new ones. These are the 6mm. These are the 6mm stuff here. And this is our mixture of some 4mm with some lighter colour with the wild meadow, with the longer grass on as well, with the 6mm grass. So yeah, they've come out really well. Hope you can see sort of the size of the tufts there. So really easy to do, really simple to make. So yeah, like I say, it's a bit of a time and effort if you're making your applicator, or it's a bit of expense if you're buying one. But I think in the long run, if you do use a lot of tufts, I think it will pay for itself eventually. Right, so I'm going to do one more. Okay, so I've got some more lighter grass in here, more of the wild meadow colour. I've still got some 6mm stuff and some 4mm as well. So let's get this going, see what we get going here. This time I've got some smaller glue dots on the table as well. So I've put some smaller glue dots and some bigger ones. Wanted to see what they come out like. I think there should be plenty on there. Let me go back over that. Okay, turn that off. I'll just clear this up and we'll have a look. Right, so all this side's all dry, so I thought, well, what I'll do, I'll show you how easy it is to peel these off. So you can just, once you've finished, you can take it, you've got your greaseproof paper, and And then for the dots themselves, you can just see they just fall away. Oh, really easy. There you go. Nice and simple. Yeah, it doesn't take no effort to get them off. And then you'll just have to glue them to wherever you want them. So it's a nice and simple tutorial. Really easy to make. I don't know what they're charging now for a strip of grass tufts. I think it's about, you know, 4 or 5 quid, something like that. So it doesn't take long. If you're doing a lot of armies, if you're doing basing stuff, you can you know, be quids in the long run. So there you go. So there's the tufts. Just have one more quick look, see if you can see an angle on them so you can see how big they are. They come out really well. So nice easy project to make your own grass tufts. So if you've got any questions, leave some comments. So thanks for watching. That's make your own grass tufts. It's a really easy project. The applicator makes it easy. Like I say, I bought mine. They can be expensive. I've also made one myself. The parts weren't too bad to get hold of. I think it took me the best part of an afternoon, I suppose, to make one. It's a little bit more fiddly when you're using it. When you actually use the one that you make yourself, was a little bit more fiddly. Did I get the same results? I think the bought one was a better product. Definitely got better results. I think the grass seemed to stand up a lot better with this one. So yeah, if I was going to recommend one, I would say definitely go and have a look about buying one. I got, like I say, I got mine from War World Scenics. So go and check their website out. It's good. You can buy lots of stuff on there. All your static grass is on there as well. So that's something to do. So if they've got any questions and you want to ask me about how we go about making anything different and making some grass tufts, anything related to this video, just drop me a comment and I'll answer it for you. And make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.